What's up, guys? We are back on Pokemon Showdown for the start of RU. I know I'm taking on NU, and I know UU has kind of been on hiatus, but I will be doing 3 different tiers at once because honestly, I just want to start RU. I think the thumbnail is amazing. Shoutouts to Crystal who hand drew that. So yeah, that thumbnail is amazing. Anyway, this team was given to me by my boy Ryan. And yeah, thank you everybody for the continuous support, the likes, the comments. Let us hit up this new tier. And you know, I'll learn it as I play it, and I promise. Well, I promise. I don't have to promise anything. It's, you know, I'm busy in life, but I'm gonna try and what is this? Oh, okay. What are you trying to hide, bro? I'm gonna try and upload, you know, the tiers more frequently because I know I've only been doing like 2 episodes a week or something. It's because it takes a bit more time. Either way, I'm just gonna lead off with Piloswine and kind of want to trick Zoroark as Meloetta, as that will be forcing in his thing. So ends up leading off with his Ambipom. I could potentially take his hit, not even gonna lie. I could definitely take his hit. Actually, I don't really need this for much, so I'm just gonna go for my Stealth Rocks right here, as I don't take that fake out very well. I am special defensive for Delphox, so I believe that's what he told me. So yeah, I won't be taking his next attack that well unless it's like a knockoff or something. I do have Gligar, which can just come in, but I rather just get out my rocks as he doesn't have a spinner. He only has 1 defogger, which is Braviary, and it doesn't really defog for free. So I'm gonna switch out to Gligar now as fodder, as he ends up going for the low kick, and I'm gonna hit him with the U-turn, trying to keep up some offensive momentum. If he goes for knockoff right here, that's fine. He ends up going for a return though. Don't really know how I feel about that play, and I know that Meloetta can just come in, fake Meloetta, and go for Sucker Punch. I'm expecting like a U-turn or something. If he actually switches directly into Cofagrigus, I'll be a little bit upset, but yeah, I was expecting him to either U-turn or return me just to get off damage on this thing. But Zoroark doing what it wants to do best. Anyway, like I said, guys, I think that those thumbnails are amazing. She actually drew 2, so I'll be using them both. Obviously not at the same time, but yeah, ends up going out to Braviary. I'm gonna go out to Piloswine because normally if they're defog, they're usually scarfed or banded. They don't usually have defog, and they're not one of the 2 others. One of what I just mentioned. So yeah, it was a good sack. If he did end up going for the defog, I would be able to get up my rocks again. Gonna go out to Dragalge now, and I believe I can just Dragon Tail away the incoming either Gastrodon or Drapion, but she ends up this person ends up not being choice locked, so able to get off that nice damage, which means Sucker Punch will be able to knock it out. I also now know that my Zoroark does outspeed it, so I can go for knockoff if need be. Drapion's a bit annoying. I'm gonna switch out into my Gligar just to take the Ice Fang. Well, I got predicted, or he just went for a play to knock it out. I don't think it really matters too much though. So this is 30. All right, that's good to know. I'm gonna try and Roost right here, as I don't know what spread he's running. He definitely outspeed me unless he was running like minus speed nature. But I do have Sock, and Sock can just click. Does not have Earthquake. I'll just click Close Combat, to be honest. He actually ends up outspeeding me, so he's running near max speed, which means he was not running any bulk, and I was able to knock him out the CC, so that was a big threat to my team. I seem to go to Braviary, unless you're like Jolly. That was kind of a misplay on your part, but yeah, I'm able to knock it out with the CC, and this is Choice Banded Sock, guys. So now it goes out to Cofagrigus. Good. Meloetta is kind of a hard counter to you, even though you're kind of a hard counter if it's not choice specs, but I'll be able to eat up this Wisp, and I believe what I can do is just go right for the spec Shadow Ball. I have no reason not to go for this, even if he did end up switching out to like Gastrodon or anything. Yeah, he thought I was Zoroark or something. Either way, it doesn't matter. I do have Shadow Ball that can just finish him off, and Dragalge is good versus Electros because I can Dragon Tail it out. And Hyper Voice also breaks it if it's like a sub-coil variant or something. It goes through the sub, so ends up going out to Gastrodon now. Zoroark can take it out. Yeah, I'll just go for Shadow Ball just to get off damage. That way, Zoroark can take it out with the Grass Knot after that. And even if he ends up going for Recover and just like, you know, stalling me down a bit, I don't honestly care, to be honest. nice mix of words there. I don't honestly care, to be honest. But either way, Zoroark can just come in disguise as Sock. He was like, oh, do nice damage, Sock a bit more. Nope. Nice 86 special attack, Grass Knot coming off. It's definitely not a Zoroark though. It's definitely not a Zoroark. And his last is Electros, which I can just defog. Knock off. Oh my god, I always mix up my words. I'm sorry, I just think about a lot when I play. Like, I have a lot on my head, my mind. So, I'll just be able to knock off this Electros. And, I hope you guys don't mind that I'm doing a bunch of tiers at once. I will be coming back to UU, especially because I'm in Grand Slam now. So, I'll be playing a lot more UU. Oh, Zoroark eats it up. Nice. Knock you out with another. Let me hit him with a knockoff. Held item and Electros are dropped. Alright, so there we are, the beginning of our journey. Nice. 5 minutes in, 6 minutes in, and we have won our first battle. So let's pause until we find another. No, I will not. Alright, so this is a scary team. Holy crap. Piloswine can take on Delphox though, so I'm not entirely worried. I think Gligar is a pretty good lead. And what do I want to disguise Zoroark as? Disguise Zoroark as Dragalge just in case he wants to go for Psychic or something. With his Delphox. Yeah, I'll definitely do that. That's cool. I think that's cool. And Sock does have Sturdy. So if I go for Defog, I can keep that intact with my Gligar. Actually, why am I not leading off with you? Hi. Yeah, because I was expecting Drapion. So he has nothing that really wants to come in on this. He does have, I was about to say Irufum, the Japanese name. He does have Whimsicott, but that's not really too much of a counter, as I can just go, I can switch out predicting the Encore, or I can just go for Icicle Spear. He decides to sub. Thanks, man. Le Beef. Expecting knockoff or the hard switch into Whimsicott right now. I think Earthquake is still my better play, as Drapion is a threat. It stops me from getting up Toxic Spikes, would otherwise ruin his team. And yeah, I definitely want to get them up as quickly as I can. So I'm going to go for the Earthquake as he ends up taunting me. Completely fine. He actually eats up that Earthquake. Holy crap. Are you physically defensive? But either way, I should be able to go for another Earthquake. Yeah, he couldn't really do too much to me. I was going to say if he gets a Toxic Spikes, I do have Dragalge just to set them up. So I'm going to hit him with an Icicle Spear right now just in case he wants to try and switch out into his Whimsicott. Well, basically he just sacked his Drapion as he doesn't bring up a Toxic Spike. Hopefully I get 3 hits. But then again, I don't know if it matters too much. Yeah, my taunt wears off. I'm going to try and go for Stealth Rocks right here. Even if he taunts me, that's fine, because the best he'll do is get up 2 Toxic Spikes, which Dragalge can just suck up. So not worried about that. And if I get up my Rocks, that's amazing it's amazing for Mega, as well as, Delphox. Let me just ignore this. I'm gonna ignore this. I'm just not gonna answer. Yeah. Just I want to play, guys. I really don't want to talk when I'm on Showdown. Like, if I'm on IRC, on Small on IRC, definitely I'll talk. But I end up getting my Stealth Rocks, which is great. And I should be able to go right for the Earthquake right here. So those rocks will be there to stay. He does not have a Defogger. And I'll be able to get rid of Drapion hopefully this turn, which means that Dragalge sucks up the Toxic Spikes, and I can get up my own Toxic Spikes for his team. So thinking that sounds like a plan. That sounds like a plan to everybody else. Does that sound good out there? Jamvad, you watching this? Does that sound good? Edgar, chin back, buddy. You gonna leave a nice and sarcastic comment. Alright, so he ends up switching out into Rhyperior. Not entirely sure why. Is it Choice Banner or something? I don't know. Either way, I'm just going to hit him with another Earthquake. I don't care if he gets up his rocks, to be honest, as he doesn't go for his rocks. And Icicle Spear, save his play, 100% accurate. Knock him out. Also, if he wants to try and Encore me, knock that out too. So, like the Whimsicott, basically. So yeah, I don't really see what his plan of action was right there. I'm okay with him getting up rocks, to be honest. Doesn't affect me too much. No effect on a rock, so I heard. Okay, I'm sorry. I keep quoting Cypher. I'm expecting Mega to come in if it does have Giga Drain. Mega might be the only threat. Doesn't go out to Mega. Let me just calc. Because it's only times 4. Yeah, let me just stay in and go for Icicle Spear. Because I figured I could live that Giga Drain even after Life Orb, because I am special defensive, max special defense. So hopefully I get a good enough amount, you know, of hits right here. As that is not the case. I don't really want Zoroark getting poisoned just yet. Dragalge can just come in though, absorb these toxic spikes, and then you know, take the Giga Drain as well, as he won't be able to do too much to me. And I believe I can just you know, try and get up my 1 layer of toxic spikes. He's more likely just going to try and air slash flinch me. But if I get up this 1 layer and then I Dragon Tail him into like one of these threats, and that's not Drapion, it'd be great if I didn't Dragon Tail him into Drapion. I'll be able to, you know, get them poisoned. So that's my plan of action right there. He's taking a while to pick his moves, man. He only has 1 play, which is going for air slash though, unless he wants to save this as fodder. But that's a perfectly good. Yeah, Mega just dead. I love the shiny version of it, nice and blue, coming through. Ends up going out to Delphox though, as I'm able to get up my hazards. I think Drapion is a good sack right here. Stealth Rocks are there to stay, so yeah, Mega dies, as he's able to go for the Psychic. And I'm just gonna go out to my Meloetta right here. This is actually my Meloetta, right? And I can just go right for Shadow Ball if he wants to try and go out into Bayonet, predicting Hyper Voice, or yeah, Hyper Voice basically it. He's probably just gonna sack Drapion and or Mega, but either way, going for Shadow Ball was my best play, because I am Specs. It forces out the Fox, and it means that Bayonet can't really, you know, touch me too much. So now he ends up going out to Bayonet. I believe this is physically defensive, so I'm just gonna switch out, take a Sucker Punch or anything that he wants to do. I want to get up a Toxic Spike definitely. As he ends up going for the Destiny Bond. Okay, I'm actually gonna Dragon Tail him out just in case he wants to taunt. Force this threat out of here. Maybe force him out into. Nah, I'll go for my Toxic Spikes actually, as I'm able to get them up, and I want to go for another layer just in case this is like sub-toxic, sub-leech seed encore. I want to be able to you know, get rid of it as quickly as possible, and just be able to like knock it out. So definitely gonna want to go for the. I might go for Sludge Bomb first just to get off damage. No, wait, that's stupid. I'd go for the Dragon Tail, as I won't be able to knock him out definitely, especially because he burnt me. And I end up forcing him out into Whimsicott. Even if this thing does have, if it's like offensive or something, and decides to go for like, you know, Moonblast or something, it's neutral to me, and I have Sludge Bomb just to be able to knock it out. So yeah, I'm able to knock him out with the Sludge Bomb. That was an annoying threat gone, and I believe the game is just going to be mine with Zoroark at this point, because I can Sucker Punch the Fox. I can knock off the Bayonet even if he does burn me. I don't care. And yeah, I just believe the game is mine. So ends up going out to his Delphox. I have no reason to try and preserve this thing, so I'll just go for Sludge Bomb. Imagine he tricks me. Wait, no, I have leftovers. Where my black sludge at? No, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that one bit. Now I can just go out to my Zoroark, and I believe just go with Sucker Punch. But I have no reason not to go for knockoff, so I go for knockoff. As he ends up switching out to Bayonet though. That's dead, and the game is just mine with Sucker Punch. So yeah, that was a pretty good game. Actually, I don't really agree with the way he played Drapion or Rhyperior, as he just let them die versus my lead Piloswine, and I ended up getting up Stealth Rocks. So don't really know how much I agree with that. Yeah, Mega's gonna go down to the rocks, and the Fox only has like 1 more hit left, and I won't even be able to get it off because I'll be able to go for Sucker Punch versus that. So yep, game dude. And let us look for another battle while this one basically ends. So we have found a battle right away, and let me just see it again. So we found a battle right away. My opponent has a kind of annoying team, but I do have Roar on Piloswine, so I'm not really too worried. The back, I want to put Zoroark as Dragalge, as Dragalge can potentially force out the Aromatisse, or Aromatisse, whatever you want to call it. So I get on my rocks right here. I don't really care if he tries and SDs up or subs or whatever, as Roar goes through Protect this gen. So I'll be easily able to go for Roar right here and not worry about Ninja. Yo, if Ninja got taunt If Ninja's got taunt, that would be kind of annoying. His team is kind of fat though. His team is kind of fat, not even gonna lie, but I'm just gonna be able to get up toxic spikes. Excuse me. I'll be able to get up toxic spikes versus his team. I'm gonna switch out into my Zoroark right here as he ends up going for the Calm Mind. If he goes for Psychic right here though, expecting me to haze, I'll be fine too. I'll just hit him with knockoff, get rid of his item. As he does try and go for the Psyshock, and nice in disguise. He only has like 8 Moonlights, so what's this? Bro, you'll find out, man. Sorry, I'm just recording, so I don't really want to, you know, talk. I hope that's understandable. Like, all right, so he ends up forfeiting. Nice. If he PMs me again, I'll definitely respond that time. What is this? This is. Are you in the right tier, buddy? Oh my god! If this comes as close to like that game that Pika had, I'll leave up with Pillow-Swine and you know, back, blah 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 blah. Yeah, Zoroark in the back. Let me disguise Zoroark as Zoroark. What is this? Why are you on this ladder, buddy? About to slurp me up with a close combat. Just gonna cross chop. Ouch. I'm gonna switch out into my Jigauji as I can get a Toxic Spikes. I gotta play this right, man. Whoa. Ooh, dodge the bullet there. I'll be able to get up my Toxic Spikes right here, and Ghastly Levitating won't be able to knock him out, or won't be able to what's it called, absorb these Toxic Spikes. Why is this a thing? Why is this your team? I'll just hit him with a Sludge Bomb as I'll be able to knock him out afterwards. Sorry, that was IRC. I thought I got a PM. I did get a PM actually. All right, so this is the quadruple stab. Mankey too strong. Guys, remember we're on the bottom of the ladder. I've started from the bottom, and now I'm here, still at the bottom. But it's I guess better this way for you guys. All right, so this is a pretty competent team. Nothing to defog away my hazards. That's what I immediately noticed, and I believe I can just lead off with Pillow-Swine, expecting him to lead off with Pump. Nope. Pillow-Swine is my lead. Jigauji in the back because Jigauji forces him to, like, if he goes for Fire Blast with his Pyro and it's Specs or Choice Locked, if I bring out Zoroark disguised as Jigauji, I'll be in a nice position. So he ends up leading off with his Pyro. I can easily just Earthquake this. I am special defensive. I can eat up any one attack he wants to go for. Hopefully 238 attack stab Earthquake knocks him out. He doesn't really have much that wants to come in on this Pokemon either, so I don't know what he really wants to do right here. But like I said, I'll be able to do work to him with my Earthquake, so not really worried about this Pyro one bit. Is it just frozen? Can I click it and make it move? Or are you just too prideful to start shaking like my Pillow-Swine? What's going on? I hate people that take a while to pick their moves in like ladder matches. I don't hate people that do that, but it's just annoying. I want to go on when I'm recording. If it's a regular battle, I don't care. You know what? Time out and just give me points. But right now I'm recording, so yeah, I'm gonna pause until he decides to pick a move, and we'll be right back. As you guys can see, he ended up going for Flamethrower. See, Flamethrower did nothing. I can just get on my rocks right here. Might want to try and switch out. Even if he goes for Flamethrower again, I'm not too worried. I do have Jigauji. Pillow-Swine getting up the rocks is nice. If he does decide to switch out, I get up these rocks. And I can also just switch out to my Jigauji anyway, if he does decide to stay in, as he did, and just get up, start getting up my Toxic Spikes, as that will definitely help me whittle down the Meloetta, his Kangaskhan, etc., etc. So I'm gonna go for my Toxic Spikes right here, as he is just staying, I guess, foddering off. I guess he's Choice Locked or something. Excuse me. And I'm just gonna go for Dragon Tail just to force out something. I think it's better than going for Sludge Bomb, even though it does have that chance to miss, as you guys saw. But Dragon Tail forces him to something that's not his choice. It's basically the RNG right there. Oh wait, no, I'm retarded. Oh my god, I'm so retarded. Oh my god. Okay, I'm tired. I know that Dragon Tail just knocks him out. I know that for a fact. Oh my god. Man, I'm stupid. Okay. Sorry guys. Sometimes I'm a YouTuber. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. No shots fired. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, man. Believe me. Believe me. Oh man, I need to sleep more. I really do. This week has been really hectic, so I've just been super busy every single day. Like, I really have been. But no, hopefully it's... I'm alone too at home, so I'm like feeding myself and crap like that. But when I am home anyway. But either way, this thing can't really do too much to me. The best thing you can do is like priority shadow sneak me or something, go for sucker punch right now. I'll just go for roost. No reason not to, as I'm more than likely just gonna shadow sneak and or sucker punch. As I could take that and end up on top with, you know, a strong amount of HP, so full. And poison is gonna be able to knock him out. I'm not too surprised if he just decides to forfeit right here, because I'm at max HP and he did nothing with that Pokemon. Kind of weird that he just decided to set up versus a Gligar, whatever, Gligar. Same thing with Gliscor and Gliscor. I always pronounce them differently every single time. I still can't believe I just said Dragon Tail forces him out when he dies. What is happening? I've been playing this game for so long. Oh god. Oh man. Why do you guys watch me, man? Alright, so I'm expecting Meloetta to want to come out, as it's the only thing that can honestly damage Gligar. I'm physically defensive with an Evilite. 339 defenses naturally. Now give me an Evilite. How much is that? That's 1.5 times that. That's you're scared. You are scared. I'm bulkier than Skarmory. This is my Mega Pincer counter. I'm gonna put Stone Edge on this thing and make it my Mega Pincer counter. And you. Alright, get out. I hate when the thing just stays. How much time are we running on? 21 minutes. It's alright. It's okay. Where are we on the ladder? On RU, what is it, RU, just regular RU? RU, we're 4-0. Hopefully we can get this one, and then like one more, but we'll see how things go. We'll see. We'll definitely see how things go. But in any case, I am hoping, I hope you guys also like my little, you know, little thing that's gonna be right here. What's it called? My watermark. I think it's pretty cool. Shout out to Crystal once again for making the watermark and the thumbnail for this. Pretty sick. And I think he might just forfeit, so I'm gonna pause until he picks a move. Okay, so he ended up forfeiting, which means we'll find one more because he forfeited. So, yeah. And I'll pause until we find one. We'll be right back. Okay, so we've found a battle versus a really solid team. This is actually a annoyingly solid team. I'm gonna lead off with my I'll lead off with my my Zoroark disguised as Piloswine. That way I can potentially just force out, or force in rather, the Xatu, as I'll be able to get up rocks with this thing. So, or even Gligar, to be honest. I think Gligar is a decent lead as well, or a decent last Pokemon, because it also has access to rocks. So, and he might expect it on Gligar rather than on anything else. And it also has super effective Earthquake to scare the Combuskin, as well as you know, just getting up rocks is nice. That's my goal. I'm gonna try and get a rock. So I'll lead off with Gligar. He ends up leading off with Shift Tree. Let me calc how much Zoroark's low kick does. Zoroark. I am jolly. I believe 252 investment low kick. I don't think I'll be able to knock out Shift Tree, to be honest, but we'll see. Low kick does 92 to 109%. I might just risk it right now. I'm gonna risk it. Nice, I got it. Okay. It was, you know, it's 50-50, and honestly, I'm low on the ladder. I don't really care too much about things like this. So I able to knock out Shift Tree. That was more than likely his defogger as well, because he has Xatu and probably defog. So able to knock him out, as he might have also been like minus defense nature, since he could have had Leaf Storm knockoff. Since that set is so powerful. Just an RU. As now he ends up going out to his Combuskin. I'm just going to go out to my Dragalge, as he has nothing he can pass, nothing he could really do to me. Ends up going for Bulk Up though. I don't really mind that too much, as that's just going to get up Toxic Spike right here, as he decides to go for Protect. And I believe what I'll do is hit him with Dragon Tail, just in case he does decide to try and pass this to Xatu, and Xatu having, Zatu having stored power. That'll be annoying. So I end up forcing him out into Rhydon. Aim for the horn. That's why Rhydon lost. I believe I don't really need default for anything. I'll go out to my Palace one as I can get up my rocks right now. We'll exchange rocks right here, and yeah, it's good because I'll be able to eat up this earthquake, get up my rocks, and then I can just go out into my my Gligar right here. He's really not. I'm thinking this is Sweeper Zatu. I really am. Like, it has to be. Like, he has nothing else it could be. So I'll be able to go for earthquake on this thing. Even if he does go out to Meloetta, actually, I think going for U-turn would be a good play. He doesn't go out to Meloetta. Wow, his Alomola. I'm just gonna go for U-turn, keep up some offensive momentum, and then potentially be able to hit him with, you know, a knockoff or anything along those lines. And then go out to Spiritomb though, completely fine by that, as getting that thing in is definitely definitely nice for me. So what is my game plan right here? This cannot touch you. I could get off a knockoff. I have HP fire on this thing, I didn't even know that. Pilot Swan looking a bit useless right here, so I'll just weaken him with earthquakes repeatedly until he like burns me and something. I'll just go for earthquake, as he'll more likely burn me with the Will-O-Wisp right here. But earthquake gets off nice damage on him to the point where knockoff can knock him out after, and then I can just go for roar, as he's more than likely going to want to go out into his Alomola right here. Ends up going for pursuit though, so if I force him out to Alomola, that'll be kind of sucky. And I believe I don't lose too much by going for roar, because if he goes for roost, it'll force me out into everything that can basically take this on. So yeah, hopefully roar forces me out into like Zoroark or something. We'll see. I think this is Zoroark. No, it's not. Alright, I'll sack Paliswan right here, that way I can get the free switch into Zoroark and just start, you know, putting in some work on him. So as I go for Calm Mind, I do have full HP. Pretend I hope you know, you think I'm Gligar. Either way, I'll be able to go for knockoff right here as he decides to sack his Spiritomb. That's cool, as that will go down, and any wish passing or anything along those lines is gone. So ends up going out to Combuskin. Not too worried about this because, like I said, Dragalge just comes in and just hits him with the Dragon Tail. Protect, bulk up. He probably has one offensive move like Brick Break, and he doesn't get the speed boost by me switching. So Dragalge is definitely the smartest switch, or the safest switch as I can do right here. As poison damage will also be racking up. So I'm gonna hit him with Dragon Tail right here, as he ends up going for Fire Punch, revealing his only offensive move. And I actually end up forcing him out into Zatu. So I believe going out into Meloetta is safer than going out into Zoroark, as I don't want him to be able to, you know, have a move to hit me. And Meloetta will be able to take this thing on anyway. So yeah, he doesn't go trying to go for Dazzling Gleam, trying to predict my Zoroark. I believe I can just go right for a safe Hyper Voice. AM Choice Specs. Rhyperior is not going to be able to survive too if he does decide to bring it in, and I don't think Zatu can survive this. So doesn't go out to Rhyperior. I don't think after poison he'll be able to survive too. Yeah, holy crap, that did too much. Wow, that damage is nice. As I'll be able to go for one more Hyper Voice, knock him out, and I think Meloetta is just going to be able to clean up, to be honest. Even if Combuskin doesn't end up bulking up, I can take a Fire Punch. He has to go for Protect if he doesn't try and going out into it. So as I go out to Alomola, you can't take this. Yeah, you can take this reasonably well, or Psych. No, it's going to do like 60%ish, depending on his spread. And I believe that even if he does try and go for Toxic, I'll be getting kills faster than he can do anything. Yeah, it does 66% as he ends up trying to go for the Wish. And he won't be able to recover him up after poison, that he'll be able to live another hit. So if he just try to pass this, that's disgustingly specs. Couldn't have said it better myself, buddy. Meloetta is just going to be able to come through at this point, and Combuskin will die. Not even sure if he'll be able to outspeed me after +1, just because he might not be running max speed on his. So, and Zatu will die anyway, so he basically won't be able to pass anything. And I believe we'll be ending it with this battle right here. Okay, he doesn't really have a play that he can do. Just gonna be able to go right for the Hyper Voice with this. knock out the Combustion, I will be able to eat up one Fire Punch. As you guys saw before, Fire Punch did nothing. It did negligible damage to my Meloetta. And Xatu will go down to the Hyper Voice as well. Unless he's running like max speed Combine and then beats me in the speed time. Or unless Xatu's fast, I forgot. Whatever, either way, I'm able to knock him out with the Hyper Voice. I think they're both the same, 95 base speed. And I'll be able to knock out this thing with the Hyper Voice too. So, that was a pretty good game. Coming through with the Zoroark just coming through in the clutch. Same thing with Meloetta. And yeah, good game. So, I believe we will end it right there. I am at 1,181. Thank you everybody for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Comments, really do appreciate it. And yeah, until next time guys, later.